Hi there and welcome to Go For It DIY. Today we will show you how we built a tomato planter for our garden. It features support stakes and fits standard grow bags and trays. The project used standard size treated timber and was designed to match our vegetable planter we built last year. The first job was to sketch out the basic design for the new planter. The design we came up with had slats for a raised planting area and trim on the top. The inside measurements were large enough to fit standard tomato grow bags and were also large enough to accommodate tomato grow bag trays 40 centimeters wide and up to 100 centimeters long. Next, we included in the design two removable uprights with a bar across the top to later hold the stakes or canes used to support plant growth. Once the design was complete, it was time to cut all the treated wood to size. First, we cut 8 30-centimeter lengths of 3x2 timber to make up the 4 corner legs. Next, we cut 4 45-centimeter lengths of 100mm by 22mm timber for the end panels. We then cut 4 1-meter lengths of the same material for the side panels. For the two lower side panels, we cut 2 1-meter lengths of 38mm by 19mm wood to later support the horizontal slats which make up the raised floor of the planter. To make the slats, we cut 8 40.5cm lengths of 100mm by 22mm wood. We marked up and pre-drilled where screws would be used to later fix the slats to the support strips. We used 75mm by 22mm wood to finish off the top of the planter. We cut 2 1.15-meter lengths and 2 56-centimeter lengths, both needing a 45-degree bevel cut. Finally, we cut 2 15-centimeter bevel stake supports out of spare 3x2 material. These would be later attached to the lower end panels of the planter. Once all the wood was cut and prepared, we applied wood preserver to all the cut material end grain. We did this by soaking each end in the preserver liquid for 3 minutes. When all the wood treatment had dried, it was time to assemble the planter, starting with the 4 corner legs. The leg design was optimized to ensure we didn't need to screw into end grain when later fastening the side and end panels together. First, we marked out the positions for the screws, and we pre-drilled and countersunk the holes. Then it was time to screw the legs together with 80mm screws. Next, we marked out and countersunk the holes for the end panels. We attached the end panels to the legs with 50mm screws. Then it was time to pre-drill and countersink the side panels. We continued with the construction upside down on a flat surface. We made sure the construction was square, and during assembly, clamps and spare wood were used to hold everything in place while we added the screws. Next, we marked up and pre-drilled the two 38mm slat support strips. For each side, we inserted some 35mm screws and offered the strips up for fixing to the lower side panels. The planter was now taking shape, so it was time to turn it up the right way to fit the top trim pieces. We pre-drilled and screwed the top trim pieces in place. Now we needed to drill 17mm holes in the end trim pieces to accommodate the supporting stakes. We offset the holes by 6 cm to support plant growth in the middle of the planter. Next, we drilled the blocks that hold the lower end of the support stakes. But instead of drilling all the way through the block, we only drilled halfway. This acts as a stop for the support stake. To let the rain out, we completed the hole with a smaller drill bit. Next, we clamped each block in place, making sure the stakes lined up vertically, and then we screwed them to the end panels from the inside. The main part of the construction was now complete. It was now time to treat the planter with a coloured wood preserver. We went for a two-tone colour scheme to match our vegetable planter. The horizontal slats had not been fitted at this stage, so we treated those first. It was also easier to apply the wood treatment to the inside of the planter with the slats not fitted. Next, we applied a darker treatment to the remaining underside surfaces. Whilst upside down, we fitted garden furniture feet to each corner leg. Finally, with the planter up the right way, we treated the top trim pieces. We found we actually needed 2 coats to give a solid finish on all of the surfaces. Once all the wood preserver had dried, it was time to screw the horizontal slats into position. Next, we slotted in the supporting stakes and added some 90-degree stake clips at the top. Now we can add in a grow bag, plant pots, or a tray. The tomato planter was now complete. We hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.